of mine, oh, and the Amuya Ghana, then yet it's very painful. We will pass it. Whatever they want to do, we will pass it at the right time. They can't do anything. We are in government. If they claim it will make us unpopular, why wouldn't they stop?
Yo, Abusian for me, Chichi, Bibia, Bijidi said. Bijidi said, you know, we mess when need you more about now share video, no. I need you more about, but more than share video, no. Na, ebedin koma na G. To
our moderators for tonight's debate, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajaman and Mr. Kojo Oponkroma. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much for explaining the rules and for welcoming us all to the presidential debates of 2012 organized by IEA. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nana Opoku Ajaman, past Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, and I'll be co-moderating with Kojo Oponkroma, a broadcaster and entrepreneur. We would like to start by giving our distinguished candidates 2 minutes each to introduce themselves, with the President, His Excellency, and also the presidential candidate of the NDC, President John Mahama, beginning. 2 minutes, please.
Thank you very much. My name is John Dramani Mahama. I am 53 years of age. I was born in Damango in the northern region of Ghana. I'm a Ghanaian citizen and I believe of sound mind. I began my early school years in Accra, in Achimota Primary School, and continued my secondary education from O-level to 6th form in the northern region in Ghana Secondary School, Tamale. I then proceeded to the University of Ghana, Legon, to do my first degree, which was in history, and subsequently continued with a postgraduate degree in communication studies. For national service, I came back to my alma mater and taught as a history teacher. I continued to teach for another period of 2 years before I went to do a further postgraduate degree in social psychology in the University of Social Sciences in Moscow. I have worked with various organizations, one which included Plan International Ghana. Plan International Ghana works with children, and in that capacity as sponsorship and grants manager, I came face to face with the vulnerable in society. And that made me understand that to be able to affect the lives of these people, it was necessary to affect policy. And so I went into Parliament. I served as a 3-term member of Parliament and have served at various levels in political office, first as Deputy Minister, then as Minister of Communications, and then as Vice President, and I'm currently the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Very much, Mr. President, your time's up. Thank you. Now, Dr. Abu Sakara, presidential candidate of CPP. 2 minutes, please.
Thank you. Good evening, His Excellency the President, colleague flag bearers, distinguished guests here present. I'm privileged to introduce myself to you as Dr. Abu Sakara Foster, the presidential candidate of the Convention People's Party. I was born in Damango, like His Excellency, 54 years ago. My parents were teachers. My father was a teacher and a politician, and my mother doubled as a housewife and a businesswoman. My marriage of 33 years to my wife, Mary Lily Foster, has given us 4 very accomplished children, and we thank God for that. My professional background is in international agricultural development, and for the last 29 years, I've worked in the Americas, Asia, and Africa. I've worked in different countries to solve very similar problems to the ones that we have in Ghana, and seen the various efforts that have been applied, and therefore I'm willing to apply those in this context. My political experience basically was to serve as the first national vice chairman of the Convention People's Party, and then its vice presidential candidate, and currently its presidential candidate. I stand on a political platform that is tried and tested, one that is human-centered, and one that has proved through the test of time to solve the basic problem of laying a firm foundation for this country. It is on that basis that we in the Convention People's Party are now in a position to lead a new successor generation to offer you peace with prosperity. That peace with prosperity is for all of us, and that is the alternative path to peace, prosperity for a few at the expense of the many. This is what we stand for.
Thank you very much. Your time is up. Next, we have Mr. Hassan Ayariga, presidential candidate of the PNC. 2 minutes, please.
Hello. Yeah, thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, colleagues, presidential aspirants, ladies and gentlemen, and the media. Thank you. I want to thank the IEA for giving me the opportunity to lay out my vision for Ghana. I am 40 years of age. I was born in Boku from the Upper East region of Ghana. I attended Ghana Secondary School like the president. I believe we have 2 Ghanaians contesting this presidential election. I left Ghana when I was 16 years of age because of political dictation, the coup of former President Rawlings, with my late father to Nigeria, where I had my last education in Africa. Afterwards, I left for Germany and studied Betriebswirtschaft, it's a German language for accountancy. I went to London College of Accountancy and finally ended up in Atlantic University in Washington. I want to outline to Ghanaians that I believe in the politics of love, tolerance, and unity. As a presidential candidate who believes that Ghana must unite and we must all come together as one nation, irrespective of our political affiliations, to rule this country. I believe in politics of tolerance, transparency, togetherness, and unity. And we in the PNC believe that if Ghana must move forward, together we must work irrespective of our political, religious, and ethnic group to build this nation for a better tomorrow. We must transfer power, as power is transferred to us, to the younger generation to keep up. As the youngest presidential candidate, I believe in youth empowerment and to inspire the young people of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you also very, very much, Mr. Ayariga. Now we turn to Honorable Nana Akufo-Addo, presidential candidate of the NPP. 2 minutes, please.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. Jama'a, assalamu alaikum. Angula Barka Sal. Good evening, fellow Ghanaians. Thank you for this opportunity. And let me say a special thank you to the good people of Tamale for the very warm and generous welcome they've given me and my wife since we arrived. I have very fond memories of this city, since it was where I had my first major success as a young lawyer in a case that I did at the time, which is famous. My name is Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo. I was born in 1944, 68 years ago, in Swalaba, in Accra, into a family that was very involved with the struggle for the independence and freedom of our country. I went to government boys' school in Adabraka and on Row Road, and then went to England, sent by my father to England for my prep school and secondary education. I came back to the University of Ghana to read economics, after which I went back to England to read for law and became a barrister of the Middle Temple. I proceeded to work for 5 years with a very famous law firm, American law firm in Paris. Gave me a lot of insight into how international transactions are conducted. Came back to Ghana and founded my own law firm. I got very much involved with Ghanaian politics at an early stage, being the General Secretary of the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice, the organization that came to fight the union government concept of the then military government of Kutu Champo. I've been in politics ever since. very dedicated to the struggle for democracy and to establish a country where the rule of law and respect for human rights are respected. I have been 3-time...
Your time's up. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. And our timers, please, we've had a hitch. We don't expect this to continue. Thank you very much.
Here we will see for me sure say watch the lengthy video now me play. I played the video for a very good purpose. Maybe some tell efa wo mampeni na nado danko Akufuado ne suban ene ne nipa yo a otie. Oye papa bia won kanokre. Oye papa bia he is not who he says he is. And you see, moving forward, we need to educate the Ghanaian. So the most important aspect of leadership has to do with the character of the person. The person, their characters are very, very much important. And many obedient komo, am wohunu and you may be air coswo. It may be when I'm watching Sembi Ase. The president and Nana Dankwa Akufuado over the years has said he has done active politics, and it is true. Why politics now for how many decades? Over 4 decades. The question people ask me say, what was his solution when he was in the opposition? Solution I will catch there, we are being led by a president on Kanokre. He is a deceiver, and I will show you the reasons why I make us say one Kanokre. Here is a man that promised to give us 88 hospitals in 2020. The question is, have you seen any of the hospitals being built? Fast forward, 2021, after winning the election, he came again from 88, promising the Ghanaian that he's going to give us 111 hospitals. The question is, have you seen any of the hospitals? Bearing in mind, he promised that hospital in 2020. And it was 2022, which means 2 years down the line, this man has not honored what he said he was going to give us. Now, I want to play a video to you. This is not coming from Dr. Ren, because I've said, so this president is a man without character. I've said many times. And just share the video. Let this video go viral, because we are here to speak truth to power. Without missing our words, let's go and watch this particular video.
But even to think about it.
Oh, it's now abolished, is it?
Okay, good. Yeah, but even to think about it, it just questions who are making these policies. Isn't
it just another way?
Another way of raising revenue.
Well, yes,
but when you become desperate, this is what happens, that when you've mismanaged the economy into this hole, then anything sounds great to you because you don't have any option. You see what I mean? And this is the problem, that anything that is taxable, that can feasibly be taxed, they are trying to impose taxes on it, increasing withholding, taxes on withholding, and so on. All of these are hurting. They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting, and therefore you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical down.
Abusia, you heard what the vice president, then one that was helping the president, Asamoah Wakai. You heard it clear. What was the vice president saying? What has changed? Enra, or can't say. A friend is saying, desperate move by the then political party, the NDC, to impose taxes on the Ghanaian. The question is, what has changed? Why is he today telling us to say we should go and pay levy? Is it also not a desperate move on the part of his government? Is it also not a desperate move to deceive the Ghanaian? Is it not a desperate move by Bawumia and the president Nana Dankwa Akufuado to quote and unquote steal from our pockets our hard-earned monies? Is it not a desperate move? These are the questions as a Ghanaian you need to start thinking and asking yourself. How come that when he was in opposition, he could condemn taxation? How come, say, today they are in power and they are saying, say, the only move and the only way out to the development of our great nation is through the what? Bringing what? An e-levy, a tax upon our money, not something that is an income tax. Is it not something that is very, very, shameful on the part of these so-called noble and honorable men? What has changed? That is the question. Bawumia kase yen wonene nana ado danko Kufuado, His Excellency catcher and say yen kone kutia 1.75 levy on a friend is a mumu. Is it not a desperate move? Are they not too desperate? Are they not too a friend is saying the kind of words to describe these people? The only thing I can say is that these people are scammers. These people are people who do not even abide by what they say. They always break their own words. They promise us and they come and then they break their own words. Are they not desperate? Is it not a desperate move? This is a man who said, say, even to think about it, even to think about this e-levy, even, or just say, that was Bawumia there. Today, he is the vice president. He should come out and tell us where he stands, because as far as we are concerned, the cousin to the president, that is Ken Oforiatta, is telling us to say we have no other option. The only option is to make sure we pay this 1.75% tax. Is it not a desperate move by this Kufuado's government, who only came to seek the destruction of our great nation? Is it not a desperate move by this president and his cronies? I have said, and I will say it, any person about GE levy way atumuno, where your oman bonye for, is either say he benefit from the corrupt practices of the president Nana Dankwa Kufuado, or he is a family member, which one way or the other they will enjoy. Your friend is saying this corrupt. Your friend is saying scheme. It is only two things. It's either you belong to the family that will benefit from this particular e-levy, or you are a member of this cartel. You're from Achim Mafias. Because yes, they know they are mafias. Yes, they know. They know that they only came to to seek the destruction of the great nation Ghana. They don't believe in Ghanaians. They don't have any sense of a friend is saying, belonging. Be said Ghana krano. No, they don't. And this is what a president, the vice president, then told the Ghanaian, that even to think about this particular taxation, in the first place, krano, and yet now let's go forward and see. He is saying, introduction of this particular taxes, is because it comes as a result because people have mismanaged the economy. They are talking about Mohammed's economy. The economy during the 2016 election. Your friend is financial irregularities in Kwano. The president, the pound for Mahamamo, spending only 718 million. Sika Eshri Woma say, Mahama time, election year, Sika for Marcia, a year, ye woo, I entity account here 718 million Ghana cedis, and do 1 billion. But then these people were saying, Mahamad's administration was mismanaging the economy. Today, they are in power. 2022, we must spend over 12.8 billion Ghana cedis. Mismanagement of our funds, our funds, mismanagement of our money. And this is a man. These are the people that told us that they were coming to protect the public purse. Are we seeing? Let me tell you something. There is nothing to describe these two men Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his vice president. Say, Ubekachero woman say, they are scammers. They are 419. Whatever they say woman bayeno. Nyamianim the crane woman ye. And in Jene, Yama Madam Crab Jetty for Crab, Mobufu. Yanko video way. Ye ba, ye bet to us. Yanko video way.
Akufo-Addo nkwade wagu MPP party no. Wagu MPP party Akufo-Addo especially. Wagu MPP party if you say yanum sa akokra we be atwa ntrota. Nana nankasa your true for your true na betina so the okay nyina efa nana do ayi mama ho no oboa. Your true no the betina so na pani udi true edi wanim kan. Who di wanim akopim ba aban because who twanto. Time na your friend say ye ko school ayetua kwa hu kire ni won sa. We hu say ye ntia. One so a woman kwala ni di watch any nkatin kwan. After the abeti beto for 5 years fleeing. Busia wa GFT has to apply so. Who to be fast have say anya shi wa Ghana. And kwala ko school so am break your back and ti do kwa yan bad here. Yeah, break ko ka Akufo-Addo say on that say no ni na mu only ba at no yan pa ni bin yan pa enye bin ti na e boto ma. On simra from oye penny baby awa bi ufrito a ube wu ntem. Nanti from ni nkwakwa umu. Eni anu no.
Wa ye pe obi anya.
Oba no petro ya na petro ya anya 14 cities. Okacha so ba obetse so. Anya sa no kacha. Penny a utwa say ye. Print that thing, print na. What's the meaning of this?
I am some
go school.
School free oh.
Oh
my. Yan school free. Yan school free.
Yasumanu, who to be show nyama usu kachenge. Who the E level so be swaya. What you level? Yeah, edum for ye ne be ku. Ya ma soja nyeku. Soja to be nyeku, edum for be ku.
Buefu say, Omon Trampo, Emma a soja fompo, and Chichu Embetu abain and another Danko Akufo-Addo, and then the Bawumia Engu. Woman ebeye. Sasem we be insida. Say mammy for it me I am bold enough to open their mouth to say woman try Emma Emrantia ya soja for no embe yeku. Because woman say soja for them man crown woman ya member be omu ya ma. Omu ya Akufo-Addo and the konakrana. Akufo-Addo area no the be ma soja for no musu we be go ombotum. Ediana soja for na than ma. Woman swear said they would defend the country by air, by land to the peril of their lives. And your friend said the land. It tells you clearly, say a soldier for no crowd, they have no credibility to even defend the country, to even defend us, because they are part and parcel of the Nana Akufo-Addo's corrupt administration. Woman in their coba, Akufo-Addo area no musu jibi. And then your friend is saying, Eban is saying, no wonder say your friend is saying, Abranche be a friend in Yante Chika say Akufo-Addo shedi botum, because Akufo-Addo the old discard no and no what on adrenaline. And this is a precedent I would do him. A man identity and a mammy for Ensu. School feeding program not at Tonsium, free SHS at Tonsium, and you see free SHS. Ensu, it is not free. People are paying, a friend is saying, fees, and people are paying more money than even before, than even when they were even paying school fees. The facts are there. And this is a man I will claim say, a friend is saying, the flagship program, no, a free SHS. And then the 4 man also. The former kasa, ya mamem na kasa no. Obviously, Akufo-Addo cannot correct. True. This man is he's or you'll be a sebio nyamianim ni kredi. Ye nu ye ho papa. Akufo-Addo enye will be no o claim so ye. One in kasa mu video na me boy no. We o jana no bag. I know ye okusua economics. University of Ghana Legon. No correct. Enso Bawumia so a student of economics. Or no see a lecture of econs. And then the Ebane sign will be a union no economics no. And then when the fundamentals are weak, no, Ajeregum may say, may the question may the new maybe but that 160 something questions about Bawumia Busa, a friend say, and it's at a free echneko. Me videos I'll be asking the vice president say questions on Wangasa Seti, you know, or Wangasa Mbrabe because emisata niwo enti Dr. Red me jinemu ama ye nana emisata ye papa emisata so woni nti I am asking eye Bawumia say wombra no be yi sa questions na no ono questions was setting my emisata no and won be yi ano what has changed what has changed here? And $1 no se saba Ghana scheme a 6 cedis ne chire. And now se sa £1 unam 8 cedi. E ko bebre what think can say to say you same boat. E dey ne buy. It's because we voted for men without credibility, thinking that they had credibility, thinking that they were men of honor, thinking that they were men with character. Little did we know, we voted for Lucifer and then the Nabedi Echiri. These are people who do not even believe in the country. It has nothing to do with the development of Ghana. And there is every fact that backs it. Because the amount of money that we have spent, say, Quebec to develop Ghana, under Akufo-Addo, and we develop Ghana dada. Sika afan ensem PDS nkwa sika. Ye share Emma Ghana for BGG electricity sika 6 months. Besine a special prosecutor enkaso woko Fred Gabi Asare Oshidakun and in the cronies edoma kogu court and some say a ban na mutimi G sika electricity bills makunkwa busumi nsia na nsumu mambetua emeka won sembia ntreye. This is the monies that we have to go after and ask them to pay the money. We are not going to pay any dime for the president. And I'm telling you, Mr. President, if you don't want any problems and trouble, make sure, sir, by your veto, no, say, look, this particular E-levy, no, you will not accept it. The best thing is for us to go to IMF because this E-levy crown, and suyen for development. A bit to say IMF. COVID-19 by $2 billion. $2 billion. Mr. President, you have not accounted for the $2 billion to the people of Ghana. And yet you want us to come and pay another what? E-levy. Ujare. Wouldn't you Bawumia no Mujare? Your friend is Asana. Because this time around, you know, we will say it as it is. There is nothing now. You bet you say about a croc chrome. Yambe croc chrome be Muya Yankua, when I say Mosomi, Munya him for 4. Munya, your friend is saying demigods, Munya Persian kings, Munya merchants, Munya Arabian merchants. They are about a croc chrome. We need to speak truth to you people. What do I say? Secondly, World Bank, MIA, $100 million US, Mr. President, $100 million US, no, Akusi say, come and account the $100 million to us. Near one of the $100 million a year. Number 3, stabilization fund, $250 million US. Mr. President, Sikano Ewahimfa. Number 4, European Union, F4 MIA, 85.6 million euros. Sikano, Mr. President, Ewahinifa, Branabe Kachre Yen, Bank of Ghana, Emma Ghana for 20 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. President, for a COVID recovery, Mr. President, Sikano, Ewahimfa, Bekachre Yen, Yariano Ebayano, Sikayi Nyano, Amudebiamo say, hey, COVID-19 by and on I hate Ghana for, and then I hate the economy. I hate economy into and see a young say a year levy 1.75. Now, Sebu Munian Munyansa COVID-19 by so I affected Ghanaian. I affected the ordinary Ghanaian. COVID-19 has also affected the ordinary Ghanaian. It would the Muniansa economy, no, and I'm why Muslim economy in and also. Why many revenue free or more? Why many income and direct income tax free or more? Now, why many a friend is a indirect and direct taxes every one more? And you Ghana for and to put them on when they say COVID-19 by Ghana for be brain so juma or mashro majuma. Ghana for be brain so majuma say. Timude mu hunu nyansa. Debia you come and you tell us people to go and pay. Muti say asofo for ti woma sorry dem mu a. Sa sorry member no chire no a. Yesi yenkone nkobom paye ma no. Na so osofo nyi sika dia, yesi asori for ni enyi bi ma na yemfa mboa osofo no adwuma. Nwan ye kyesem a debia no mo mpese mo behunu sesebio ye wo ahwesofo e wo Ghana. Ye nka ya no ntum freedom fighters. Ye ba be ka no kre na kire mo. Se mo mpede ya debia meka say if you don't want any insults, give Ghanaians the needed results. We so much need results. Results I bet me aboya ma ye kru no etumpon. And where are the roads? Sikia me bobo su ye COVID-19 emra sika ba yo. Me nyanko bosia ba mo boye. Mpa mo ba ye ba bosia say government bia from Kwame Nkrumah be see a friend say yi Mahama so ma bosia say aban bia. And so you have nothing to show and you come back to tell Ghanaians and say ye mbra go to your COVID-19 levy bi. Minia papa ye ntua ne ye ntua kira. Se sebia mu nim nyansa by now mobeka kire your friend say Ken Oforiata no a okono kobobosia ba no aba be KK party no munka ntene say efiri na koi won ma ne nan bo ne to no nko IMF nko pesi camera because mo ba ye na Ghana ni ayewo no wo de ka 12,000 Ghana cedis ene Ghana ni bia de ka 12,000 Ghana cedis emu say bro but to the mama for the 12,000 Ghana cedis emu say nam 13 emu nam say nam 14,000 wo de mama for the list ene Ghana ni ayewo no nge Oda kolebu or the car 12,000 Ghana cedis in quantity 120 million and wodeka and so akufa the mobile ye amano yes ye baba pese sankana ye baba pese economy and so ye unwe yen so yentere look at what is going on
How do we categorize the e-levy? Is it another income tax, a capital tax, a sales tax, a payment tax, or all of the above? However, one avoids this tax when they opt for cash payment. That is the first question. The second one is corruption is a major problem that only receives lip service in Ghana. The Auditor General indicates that about 12 billion cedis remain unaccounted for over the last few years. Ago. Ben, go ahead, we're listening. And then over the last few years.
Almost fix the country. Ye nipa na ye small omko koforia omko busa question a critical questions are answer bomu ye kobusa ye say MPP for ne to a omu ye dede because enkofo no omko town hall meeting ye MPP for and ye small womu ye kono woma we ye finding it difficult see be ra ho but with the friend is smart smartness your security smartness no and you call even crying your call face the can your call a friend and say this particular town hall meeting no Ghana for no a flag of Ghana no your pamu you catch them so you face the country convenience into your pamu and we are being led by people who don't even believe in the flag of Ghana. This is very, very passionate. I'm very, very passionate about this particular point. We are being led by Ghanaians who don't even believe in the red, gold, green flag. Because Yankofwa, Wamukoko Jina, Anemuma, Dr. Ren, Oliver Vomawo, and the whole of Ghana, you support to fix the country. You Yamrantiano Hono, Ebimu no Mukra Ghana flags, you Pamu Womo, you catch almost only you fix the country convenience. Free hall Honko. These are the people who say they believe in Ghana. And now obi Ghana flag. Your program say no obi the Ghana flag. I call one for NDC flag, one for CPP flag, one for MPP flag. And ya one for SA flags. SA flags. Ya pamu womo obu Ghana flags. So ya pamu womo ojo upon and Kruman and for pamu womo pamu ya because they failed to say you face the country in Kwabane. They are coming to ask critical questions, and these people. Because they have created a false image, and that image, when you start questioning them, they get exposed. They get you expose them because they don't have the brains. The moment you start asking critical questions, you start seeing, say you expose them. And a Bernard, young guy, or call in the original face the country, and then more on questions to be side. The finance minister could not even answer one question. When running commentary, our question, one answer question. Because I want you to understand the kind of people who are leading us. Video is because we are passionate about Ghana. It's because we love the country Ghana. We want to see the growth of Ghana. We want to see our men and women also prosper. Because Africa, just as if say you need papa be more share so as if say you need mommy be wash grow my Ghana and your mrante ne mama wa up to apeti we asafa na nyina and ye bre look TNU the finance minister no question na brante Bernard Busa no wa answer face the country ye call ye no wo mo pamu ye nkofo ni nyina Bernard pe because Bernard who say who no or ye calm or ye quiet into who mpo so ka face the country was starting to Busa questions and the MPP for bufu ye and almost starting so mu ye de but I catch them say MPP particular party we don't show questions. We are empty. Many of them parade themselves so many woman and so we are empty. Woman your friend is saying Nyansanwa Sebio, yadi kasachne ni pano. Don't want any be. When you ask them questions, you expose them. You see, said they are very empty. What you say? When Bernard started asking the question, clearly, question bisa. Ubisa question because they don't have answers. Anytime they have made up their mind already. They know the set of questions people ask them. And in terms of Peace FM, friends are Angel near other radio stations now. Near 30 questions now more near busa woman who probe now some critical questions are no more there. And who been a kwabaye when Bernard from Fix the Country started to busa questions. What he said they know, what he didn't know. Because these people do not. One more small was MPP sympathizers and a church or question already no minister no the questions I almost say may answer say but questions are critical. The minister ran away from the question. He ended up even attacking the gentleman. Fix the Country gentleman. He ended up attacking us. He ended up attacking the Fix the Country and freedom fighters. Almost attacking because they know say we are asking questions. Questions are yebusa so nyansawum abawum. Questions are yebusa say even 11 year would be. Where does it even fall? Is it what kind of yebusa questions are critical? No more running away. What catcher will say under your friend is the Auditor General. Sika yashre, sika yewia, sika fanko fuase, and over 12 something billion. Yeah, account here. Why do you still want to come and tax us? It's because these people are corrupt. They are thieves. Parading themselves and wearing white. These people are not who they say they are. Mumbie money, asasabon samphony no mudilino. We are dealing with wicked men and wicked men in leadership. People that are not who they say they are. Until the President Akufo-Addo, a video now, my boy, you know, and I'm a co-school. My father brought me to UK, and I'm a co-school, and I'm a buy Ghana, and I'm Saba back, and I'm a buy Temple, then I'm a co-school there, and I'm a lawyer of France, and so France, a great class, you see, a law firm here, okay, class, so I'm on for class, you know, and throw, I know the DNA. Mama Yenin Daho, Mama Yenin and Daho, because you see, we cannot continuously, life is not a game. I have always said this. Life is not a game. And life is not a game of chance for the poor. The rich people can take chances, but the poor man cannot take chance with his life. The rich can afford to go and gamble, but the poor man cannot gamble. And many of us are poor. Many of our brothers and sisters in Ghana are poor. We cannot afford our life. We can't afford to joke with our lives. And so we cannot afford to have people like the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the Bawumias to come and joke with our lives. These people are empty. Listen, and when you tell them they are empty, they will come after your life because they know you are exposing them. They know where their weaknesses is where you are exposing. And because they don't want you to sit down and expose them, they will send missionaries for you. They will send missionaries at you to come after your lives. And this is what the people are doing. This is who the MPP led by Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. And to be being a no kind of crana, they will come after your life. They will make sure I either see the best man because they know you are speaking the truth. And you are a danger to them because you are exposing their weaknesses. You are telling the Ghanaians that these people are not who they are, who they say they are. And that is why we have become an enemy. But really and truly, they are the enemy of state because these people do not want the development of Ghana. This is a Akufo-Addo who says he will protect the public purse. Question: has he protected the public purse? These are the people who say they are not going to borrow. Have they stopped borrowing? Even under them, they have even borrowed more than any government. I am trying to tell you something about the characteristics of the two leaders calling themselves president and vice president. That they are men without character. Whatever they say, see, these people are a sham. They are just Lucifer. They are just scammers. They only came to scam us. You see, these are the things that there's a 2024 election, baba. Be careful of those who you go and vote for. Be careful of those who clothe themselves. Say they are the saints. Meanwhile, they are the Lucifers. Be careful. Not everybody that say irradiate. Be careful of who they are. These people, meneme, koname, sanochioe. because they don't have anything good to afford the Ghanaian. If Yanko for us mo kachre, so we Ghana flag, and to my Ghana flag colors, but your mama enter. The town hall meeting, of course, work for area. What flag? And a normal person and call for the deco. They went there, patriotic citizens of the land, very proud of our national colors, and yet they were not allowed to enter into the hall and not auditorium. All because they say, yes, see, when we face the country for no maybe some questions are very, very important. I may expose the friend is saying the weakness of the finance minister. Now a video. I face the country for any call. Many Oliver Ye show and the four more Moshe contribute sika. And because we have told you, sir, the youth are willing and ready. It's just that we don't have the funds. Now, thank you. Your fans, companies been supporting. I tell you, but we have said it. This particular E-levy, but if you like, try us. Try the people of Ghana, and you will see the numbers that will come outside. Hey, no, body never tough form. Allah wallahi. Body never tough form. Physically and spiritually. This E-levy, we will be there on the street of the Jubilee House. I'm telling you. And we will come in our numbers. We will come in our hundreds of thousands. Young Kobe, you bet you know, me kai obuase. Maybe do ye obuase. Now the workers, no, you Kumasi, a traders, a get the former and a free Kumasi, because workers need a demonstration. When we a sit down demonstration, that was in the 90s. A man who buy, a man who get the former money free Kumasi buy. I don't know, Mudi a Granema a Obuasi workers. Woman, the leadership, have to rescind whatever decision and do right. TME. And Omuya Papa, Edema, and Rantan Baba, one of the So we are saying, look, this particular E-levy, even if NDC will not support the face the country movement in poor, this E-levy, we will call out Ghanaians to come out in their numbers. You better Fred the for so to the American. Yan Chama soldier for Punyuku. Yan Chama soldier Nibe Yuku. Yeah, but catch the president said he should use his veto power to rescind the decision. Even if it goes through, say, MP for G2, we will come out in our numbers. And the one, the president said, the poetic justice, what he did against the Chairman Rawlings, it will happen under his watch. And we are telling the president that if he does not want history to happen to him, just as he did the Kumipreku in the days of Rawlings, 1995, out and in our numbers. We will let the whole world know. So look, we don't have a president who listen to us. Politics, politics now, democracy, the power belongs to the people. People don't see yempe. You see yempe E-levy bia. Muntien was supreme. You see yempe E-levy bia. Muntien was supreme. Why are you so desperate to see a G11 into? Why are you people so desperate? Why? What has changed? What has come? With all the millions and billions of dollars, when you have fixing Ghana, E-levy says 6 to 7 billion Ghana cedis, and a baby will be, and the baby will be. Sika bebreba, every gu, I account for President Bekacheye or the flight. Sika dudu was spending na quentu, a Sika dudu or the two coin. President should come and account the monies to the people of Ghana. Then we will sit down and say yes, well, account what the yes or the say. But until then, without any accountability, we, the freedom fighters and the Face the Country conveners and the Face the Country followers and the Face the Country family, we will not accept this particular E-levy. And I tell you, Allah wallahi. Hey, Allah wallahi. We, some of us, we are willing and ready. Maybe Basa says, me di mimfi no me sing Jesus Christ. Mimfi me sing Alexander the Great. Ahunu wangamu, any your friend is saying, small boys na your bow mutio, and that comic prekuno, woman same you. They sacrifice for us. Woman say me. But it's so unfortunate that these boys sacrificed for another than Kufuado, who today is the president, but he's not a listening president. who today he is the president, but on Kaimpo Senkofobin Kwadabi Yekumwomo, all because he said they said no to a value added tax. Even Chairman Rollins under him, 1995, was trying 3 years later, and a year broader consultation, and what they say, we introduce a value added tax to the people of Ghana. How come said another Dankwa Kufuado, a man who claims that he is what? A human rights activist, does not want to even listen to the voices of the many Ghanaians. And until we say to the president, so person no there, or person so no say all die be die, or no there we challenge na no pesa, or you know why no kete, and why no say umbua there on respect to bia. This is who the president is. San what here, but you say be catch and so my Ghana no, and you ni ene se edia, and you papa ene mama edia, and you na nabi edia. Ghana belongs to all of us. And we are willing and ready to die for the unborn generation. I tell you, say, listen, brothers and sisters, just watch this video. Because these leaders, led by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, they are nothing but wicked people parading themselves as if say, listen to the president.
Member Sabo, I mean to mean this. They call Mupiam Kosa Bankesemo Mudua, the Babati petrol, so who do also an petrol bois and a coso. The Babati Yamaso, if some Bama here for this one breast of riding here for it.
What's here? What's up, Bama here for? Wabeti petrol so wabua one cano crack. Papa cano crack. Papa no your cromfo. We yavi balao on cano crack. Or so Obama a hiafo ben Obama woman. A hiafo no to take a year a form of a hiafo school moko. Would to play mu and spend 14,000 a year $8. Who's so Bama hiafo. Papa and cano crack. I suffer for no way. One can't so on cano crack. Chief Imam or hey, catch so on cano crack. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, one country woman. Because a Jack Tomwa, my sorry members, you will lose them. A Jack Tomwa, all your churches will be bent. A Jack Tomwa, there will not be any peace for you people to do your Sunday service. A Jack Tomwa, you to be called Friday and come mosque. Upon in Kano crack, what am I here for? When we're here for, when the poor people are crying. The poor people are like, look at where the poor people live. Look at where the poor people go to school. What's what Bama and Yafo? This man, Papa, we in Kanokre. A Kufuado Kanokre. Papa, we won't Kanokre. Me say.
If I tell you, say I love you, take my hand, oh, now you go away, come on, it's for life, oh, if I tell you, I could lie.
And tell him, one kind of crack. TMA, president in Kano crack. You can't, Muntie, your president, one kind of crack. The way I enquire, baby, a necessary for baby a warm moko. A Juma womoko, a car woman team. Would join what to USA, what to car would not require you. What to UK, what to car would not require you. Yes, what's so Bama here for? And so what to play move 14,000 pounds. You have got baby here for school.
Move square, the Mabetum Menchadi, Monse. You student net one. You student. I want to one. Say. When you know, I finish one. I know any. Hey, say, school. School died there new. School died there no school died. The mabe tum se menchra de blackboard cry that form no. Menya shock. Check.
NDC Chairman Rollins did 19 years to 20 years. Mahamane Atamios by all the count almost how many years? And so she baby and Kodako school. Baby and Kodako school. A Kufado so by one also the Bobo. You need a Ginidi. We had hope in him. A baby and Koda Hemco school. Obua, on can correct, Oba bet petrol, so petrol me bold me, sir. The petrol, no, yateso now. Petrol, yateso. Oba, a before, a woman near my boy, me busa, and near my boy, one can correct. And go for can correct. And go for can correct. T, would you want us a T, so T. Would you T, tubo, and come baby, T.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
We don't have to borrow from anywhere. Look at the amount of money that has been borrowed. Look at the amount of money that has been borrowed. You see these people, I keep telling you, you see these two guys, they are the Lucifer of our time. Ekufuado and Bawumia, omu ye Lucifer, omu cannot credit. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. But look at the amount of money they have borrowed in 5 years. Look at the amount of money they have borrowed in 5 good years. Look. You can't. Ubi tiechiri. Because say, whoa. You can't. Ubi tiechiri. Look at the amount of money these people have borrowed. They said they will never borrow from anywhere. Whoa. So imagine, say, would you yensesa kasano? Tienio, yensesa kasano. Yensesa kasano. Niyan fane se Bawumia said they will borrow. Imagine if they have told us they will borrow. Womun borrow mponiye. Womun so womun bosiampo eniye. Na san komu kache so maba bosiampa dia. Hey. They said they will not borrow. Imagine if they have told us they will borrow. Tienye. You see, these people are not honest. These people are deceitful men. These people are wicked. And yet they want us to go and pay e-levy. They should come and account to us what they have done with the 220 billion. And that is even the monies they borrowed. These are even monies borrowed. I've not even talked about, a friend is saying, the revenue under 4 years now. I've not even added the tax revenue. According to the 2020 budget, the tax revenue was 197 billion cedis. Added to this amount of money. Add the total tax of the total revenue. TMA. Borrow. Add it to the friend say the 197 billion Ghana cedis a tax revenue. And then another Kufuado. This man is these people are very wicked. I just came to tell you, say, we are planning on what? Making sure, say, 20 budget we face the country, need freedom fighters. Yeah, planning something behind the scenes. And that behind the scenes, you need President Kufuado. So when we 11 tomorrow, we will come out in our numbers. That is all that we have. We don't have a tube in this kind, any agile. And I am kase soldier being too abiding because soldier for the cross save you come to me show almost. To me share what mine. It is soldier for the crown. So to me share what mine. They sworn an oath to defend us by land, by sea, to the peril of their lives. Young go here galamsey. Woman to Tihaboho, woman from national security. I'm here the champagne, every obi krum, eben nam habo, else woman. Soldier for from the national security. Woman crowd on my bon crowd, crowd, woman say, crowd, woman in faso, a soldier for Tilly. And a Ghana police for baby, you know, Fred Dr. Ren, and they are some Dr. Kabimaye, and they are some I mean Kabimaya, and easy a 2 musikaso. She see no woman pay the bar near Teso 2,000 Ghana cedis. Woman pay the bar, your tis can be free so. And a Ghana police for so say woman sika ye tiama woman ye teteso. Ye 2,000 deduction from the police salary. And the police for someone woman catch Dr. Red. Ye can be mamu, ye can't fix the country. Yamma mo tankers could now say, Mudi in Subabuye. ye can't fix the country, no. And yamu na mo jina wa na mo tianti mu amkochi ye do edikoto themselves. Ye kebi mamo. Eba ya ye ji musika, ye tete musika so de. Bo hunu se sika no munya bi mfa nkofa mu mpena no enti ye tete ye kebi mamo. Enso dampare ni masemi, on kebi masoja a police for. The IGP no say ne mrantie no ye tete o salaries so. This is what the dampare should fight for. Enso won kubi mawo. Look, I have told you, we are being led by men without honor. We are being led by men who are full of deceit and lies. The time will be the entry will be. But we have to let the president know. Say, what G11 itumudia, he should be prepared to meet the ordinary Ghanaian on the street. And we will come in our numbers. I'm telling you. And Ghana form committee krunimo. As I speak to you, many Ghanaians in the UK, in France, in Germany, in Italy, in America are willing and ready. And we are coming in our numbers. And it will not be a joke. We have a lot of Ghanaians that are willing and say they want to come down. And look, behind the scenes in Koma Yedi, you know, look, so I'm paying in the pa, IMF, and Kopebosia. Sikano de yentuya China. We no go pay. We no go pay to sponsor a Kufuado's taste of elegance. We no go pay. We no go pay to satisfy a Kufuado's daughters. We no go pay. We no go pay to satisfy a Kufuado and his cousin to go and do, your friend is saying, liver surgery. Ewa America. We no go pay. We no go pay for any MPP member for their campaign in 2024. We no go pay. Look, the only thing say, we should look within and make sure say the corrupt practices are man for able to say if I smart to say PDS every G 6 months. Yanko can't tell him so omunkutia. Yanko habo, they making sure say the loopholes no, the leakages now, a fast amount for area yesika no, yensano. Oh yes. Sir, amount of money or president in Kwatu na ketium 70-something% ewo Jubilee House. Munkanche president said they should cut their coat according to their size. Untimin country mafone say yen tighten their belt. Now they will lose belt. Now the Diana would diashe with fruma. We no go pay. And that is the fact, and that is the truth. We'll be in time President Kufuado and we'll be in Bawumia, but the kind of creno. I'm a munina say these men parading themselves say they are the Messiah. They want to be like the Most High. They are nothing but the Lucifer. Yanko Bobosia and Sophia Bosia or Babo. Omu ya wifuo. Omu ya korofo. Meneme, koname, sano chiohi. Meneme, koname, sano chiohi. These are the president na kura wada. Wapeso ye president, elso committee na wada. Na wedi ya na odi omai ne shane nsa obetimi ayama. We omai wodi hye wo nsa.
Mukami kosa bankesemu na mijo also amen damage mamoda. Nembe shambo amitumi ndiso. Niko mukami kosa bankesemu midoa ne ba beti petrol so odo also ana petrol boa ana ekoso. Ne ba beti the Baba Tinia so if the Baba Yafo, there's one brass of grad and Yafo in Yawano, and then only cake once in the year. Cake once in the year. The Bia Wire Day. I mean, Yafo to me to be. One of my heads says she said, power in the battle, so called better than she said, and discovered by a good woman. Me free Chebi on a who's Gabia. Nobody's animal who's Gabia.
and the dokono boy a saying a wo chebi. And the dokono boy a saying a one cry. Or sim dokono 1 cedi ni boy. And they to dokono boy say. When him dokono prize and na fatu because me person me can be no can say, oh Dr. Ren, yes, I net here. TME. And the price of dokono boy say. And the price of dokono boy say. Mama ba me mo akwaba. Me busamu and the price of dokono ama gold michia. And the price of dokono boy say. Ewo Ghana. Whoa. Papa we one kind of crew. Papa we one kind of crew. And the dokono boy 2 CD. I see and the dokono boy 2 CDs. Papa we one kind of crew. Olumana one kind of crew. Whatever Bawumia, one kind of crew. And I see dokono boy 2 CDs. And the dokono boy 2 CDs. And so kasa who say Mahama abon. Granted say Mahama abon. Usu di oba abaye ni ye. Na wobi oba abaye ni ye no. Ade na ne de kora bro e dancing baako. Ye nuano. De bia me say fa ne se wo store. Ana wafa obi se won hwa no. Ana ni prakona wo se won hwa no. Wo ba wo ka busumi bia bedu no. No wa ba wo ka 1 million. Ana obi ba say oh wafa me nua we de ontimi hwe wo shop so de fama me na mehwe so. Na wo de shop ne ma no ono de ono buy no won boka 1 cedi ono de obuy no won boka ayi 1 million ono boka 1 billion enye million ono boka 1 billion. We a shop owner wo baji shop ne free nsa na wo nji free nsa na wo nji free nsa wo de be ma wo nua no a boka 1 million bi mu ana fa kwa adwendwini suanyansa fa kwa adwendwini medim say we MPP ni but the name bi wo wa suanyansa na fa kwa adwendwini Queen Samira Queen tete tieniye fa kwa adwendwini. And this is it. Dokono 1 cedi or kasa. And I enter the Ghana for egg. Esther said I bought King Takrady yesterday at 1 cedi 50 pesos and only took 4 bites. Yeah, Esther. Esther so no dokono no bumu 4 pe and no answer asem day ni. Yeah, they. Yankokuti ya maame no mo edwom asem mo ka kire Kufuor enti ya maame omo ya maame no de omo kasa pa enti
Akufuor don kwada wagu MPP party no wagu MPP pa Akufuor especially wagu MPP party no say ya num sa akakra we be twa ntrota nana nkasa your true for the true na betina so the okay nyina efa nana do ayi mama ho no oboa ayo true no the betina so na pani udi true edi wanim kan ukudi wanim akopim ba aban because who twanto time na your friend say ye ko school ye tua kwa won kire ni won sa we wo se ye ntia won so a wo man kwala ni di wa che ni ayi ntatin kwan after the bet wa fafa yi levi fin busi ya wa jia fiti ya santo please so who to be fast have so anya shi wo Ghana en kwala ko school so am breti oba kan ye ti do kwa ye bad ye bre ko ka tia Akufuor do say on ja say no ni na mu we mu oni ba at no ye mpa ni bin ye mpa enye bin ti na ye botuma on simra from oye penny baby a we du frito a wo be wu ntem nanti from ni nkwakwa wo mu eni anu no wa ye pe obi eni oba ba no petrol ya na petrol ya anya 14 cities o ka kire so ba o bete so anya sa na o ka kire penny a wo twan tro say ye print that thing print na. What's the meaning of this? I am some go school. School free oh my school free school free Yasumanu who to be shout nyama usu ka kire nye who the E level su be suaye obu you level yeah edumfo ye ne be ku ya ma soja nye ku soja to be nye edumfo be ku
wote ye maame na asema woka wode oyaw ene kasa wo wode eyaw ene kasa enye se ne agibi ene wo kasa asem o se ye ntwen e ma sojafo ne nye ku yampa asojafo ekura de omo de bia meka se emma bi ne gu baraso because omo ankasa what they said they have sworn an oath to defend our land by sea and air to the peril of their lives ene galam se ekura no asay yensuo bebre eno nti se ne amaka cho me prophecy 2022 no there is going to be water shortage in Ghana. Already, I started. The prophecy now, 31st prophecies, I started. I water shortage, already. Uko Cape Costa, in Siomo Ayetini. Uko Nzima Patem Baby, in Siomo so Ayeti. It's clear. The president Akufo-Addo and Sembe Oba Obekan. When you so this week, Ubabe Komuno, a person will share Adiebi so. Make sure, say, people are when you command, they don't honor their words. Be careful of those people. Be careful of people who cannot honor their words. So Obama she oba se obe ware no. Na wan ware ne yesu ebu oba ne kwase ade a. Be careful of the people who promise and they cannot honor their promise. President Akufo-Addo in 2022 promised Ghanaians oba be see 88 hospitals. Afeni nko na wie year 2020 no. Na ba kumpo foundation po onto ye. Fast forward Ghana for to Obama was see free water. Wamama ye free. Wama electricity free. Ye wie ye no akire obeka kire se insuo no enye free. Ono akodwo opon nkonoma. One day meto me bo ase na ma ye video afasa abrante na friend kodwo opon nkonoma no. Iti kondo entro nko a ene ehyemu. Ye bia mebusa no se sa MPP political party we minim so omo call lies training college a minim. So omo call intro training college a minim. Because nsem bia ifro ma no ba bia no kure enim. Ukubusa questions wa na wo mubu afu de enti na moba asem ba di oman ne so ne yesusu se mose mahama ne ma bebra wo ye no etochema yesusu se de bia maka che se mahama ye okromfo enso mahama ye okromfo 2016 de koto abai sika wo say wo man Ghana wo ye 718 million Ghana cedis enso 2020 ye koto abai sika Akufo-Addo ne pamfo wi aye 12.8 billion Ghana cedis abusua fatoto ho se shop eye wo dia ana wo bi da no ana obo ka 718 million and about consumer 12.8 billion. Why not Kabe Pamono? The GD said Kabe Pamo, a year the way to about 12.8 billion. Then so any Ghana, they be an make us say, Asantemai any account for any abo mine for. Any Akufo-Addo be ya was say or may account for Comanua to or 2 for crowd or see and conquer 11. Media missing Kebeya 11 and can find Coma Santemai for no muntia. Ne yenye pilot ewa Asantema mu kwa wo mutua na yehunu sa ampa ya Jessica no de siesie akwan e de siesie school dan e de bie hospitals na yehunu sa ampa eyema wo man ni nyina ne yen nyina yenso yen hyase ne yenkonkotua bi enso me ne wo kan de Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia they are nothing but two corrupt leaders. Bawumia and Akufo-Addo are one, nothing but thieves who came to steal and to kill and to destroy our economy. Shebe bi Ghana ni eco school fa compare say how now compare America, compare France, compare wo UK, say wo ma eco school a omo kotena baby etisese.
Mo hwe school e de ma betum se menkyra ade, mo nse. Mi student net won. Mi student. Mo net won. Hwe. Kro ni mu nyina e dan e fe nesi won. Ono ani. Hey. Hwe, school. School die ni o. School die no any school die de ma betum se menkyra de be blackboard cry that form no. Menya shock. Hwe. Mo hwe school e de ma betum se menkyra ade, mo nse. Mi student net won. Mi student. Mo net won. Hwe. Kro ni mu nyina e dan e fe nesi won. Ono ani. Hey. Hwe, school. School die ni o. School die no any school die de ma betum se menkyra de be blackboard cry that form no. Menya shock. Hwe.
Ebusia, you have heard what the woman is saying. School die no any o. Me bisao UK awoti. Na ben wo hunu say school be ti say. Me bisao France awoti. Na ben wo hunu say school be ti say. Ti aden na ye ko ama oman no se wo man no mpanyimfo behwe yesikasem so yi. Ye timi dia bobrapa ama yenya school adan papa a me ne wo mienu ye makomu e wo UK. ekum ewo America, ekum ewo France. Nanso benya obi a sebio se aponche spams ene de wo no a ote America on friend no Mama Frog no aba be gina bontene no wo be di Ghana fo a ye fight say ye mpanyimfo entutu ye sikasem so eye. Boni ben na womu. Boni ben na womu sa akwada a ye see education is a key to success. Ade a wo no ye said artificial air said natural air conditioning school. E be bi akwada ne te blackboard no kra da form. Wa hunu. Ya catch say MPP ni NDC media menka so omu ye the same but omu mienu ye incompetent a wonti ase. I will not say MPP ni NDC ye the same. I can tell you say Mahama Ebon who modern sing Ekufuado, which clearly means he said they are not the same. But to me, Dr. Ren, both political parties, no, they are below performing average parties. We need parties that will come and give us nothing but the best, not the good nor the better. They will give us the best. But I am hopeful. I am not pessimist, but I am hopeful and optimist. Say, look, we will get a Ghanaian who will come and rally and believe in the country to give us nothing but the best. There be a man for Begrenu Kase, Dr. Rene, Ghana en yeji. Ghana for the one where Tikronimu, almost say Ghana en yeji. Nanso, as someone de be a mibisa almost say, so almost say Ghana en yeji, I didn't know Moko, a sorry, a mobile empire set Yankupon en yo mabra boye. What you were mining, and I was were mine en yeji. But we call sorry swa, and I will come Moscow. What the woman could for moi? We see Yankupon Allah Akbar, en Shrao. One Shra Afghanistan. One Shra Kuwait. One Shra a friend is Iraq. One Shra Kyrgyzstan. One Shra Serbia. And you were my Ghana and Ubishra. So we call mosque. Not so we call sorry now bomb say. This week Yankupon en Shrawa. And you were my Ghana no na wusu Yankupon en Shrao. And to Jidis were my Ghana ni be. Now for one not joining a face the country ni freedom fighters. Ni tum to suko kwanchire ye mpanyimfo se ye nchichire ni enyo wo man no ye na so wo man ye ya eye ma me ne umienu me be a video am yi machira wi me be a ye nuanom mma enkwada eco school. How can they compete with the German children? How can they compete with the Chinese children? How can they compete with the English children? How can they compete with the French children? How can they compete and have a better life? If indeed education is better, if indeed education is a key to success, we need to invest in education, not just rhetorics, not just words, but action, putting action to our words, backing action to the words are free and no ever. And on a bit to me, boy, one some, any nipa, as ye some, Nasi be ye, and ye making sure, say, we will not be sycophant just to sing praises to Nana Danko Ekufuado when the job has not been done well. If it has to be done, as they say, it got to be done well. Abusia, Enanaji, aha, and I'm Ubesi there. Now, my culture will say the most important. They said, this is something which is important. Sandra Mills said, talking about NDC at this point is not necessary. We'll join Sandra. We are bombing do attempt. But now, 20 years of NDC, Senka, one build this school, and maybe I could school papanko. And I have said the time without number. This particular MPP, Womo Abon, but Mahama so Abon. But the most important is say Mahama Ayadesi MPP, and that is a fact. And I come here and I speak fact, and I don't come and speak something free. I speak fact. The most important is say with this 2 good years, with this 30 years of our democracy, uti free, your friend is say independence man, the MPP and NDC, Wama boy bro. But equally, MPP we Oba boy bro essing woman. Mahama Ayebi, we be saying Ekufuado, which is a fact, which truly I will say it. But I'm not going to say Mahama Aye better than why better, why something extraordinary. I won't say that. But I can say with the 2 political parties, they are not the same. I'll keep saying it, they are not the same. NDC seems to be better than the MPP, or NDC is better than the MPP. Per what Ekufuado has given us, NDC by Mahama is times 10 better than Ekufuado, which is true. But I am saying, these 2 political parties could have given us nothing but the best, because who could compare Paul Kagame, Rwanda, 20 years. Look at how he has transformed a year Rwanda. Rawlings got 20 years. Rawlings could not transform a year Ghana. But go and look at Paul Kagame, 20 years, what he has done to the people of the Rwandese. He has given them a country of honor. He has given them something which is befitting. What you say? Intiminu mienu ye kasano. Me mane nyese wo do NDC. Esin o my Ghana. Do o my Ghana esin NDC. Abusia ha ene de asem no ebesi. Unia Sandra fachame semano fumu etiawa fefri me. What you say? But no kreno momi yenka ye kan no kreno a yentu sebi. Have a good night. And all that we pray is that we pray for a better Ghana to do the best thing. Tango said, Doc, we need Doc, we need to call in, please. Tango. Time, you know. This has been your humble servant. My name, of course, is Dr. Rain, and I want to tell you that we believe in Ghana. Believe in Ghana, and Ghana will do us good. Believe in Ghana, and Ghana will bless us. So we see Ghana no nye ye and ye men kwa sorry nko bompai because Ghana no na otimi no. Se Ghana nye ye dia, don't go and cry to God. Say Nyankopon nhyira because we shirawa hi. Anya o my Ghana ni mo na wote. Enso se o my ni nye ye. Enso kwa sorry a wo se Nyankopon nhyira. Thank you so much. Thank you Amago, thank you Emmanuel, thank you New Force, thank you Mamdu, thank you Sandra, thank you because na anya oda. I came here to share my ideas. I came here to pour out my heart, to pour out my feelings, all because of the betterment of our nation. I do not owe monopoly of wisdom. Make sure, say, you speak. When you speak, you will know, say, you also have something good to offer Amagana. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Yebieno, neyekono, yenti, yema.
Akufa don't kwada wagu MPP party. Wagu MPP party for special. Wagu MPP party. If you say, Yanu Musa Kwakra will be a trot. Nana Nankasa, your true for your true, the best now. So your king, you know, a fan another, a mama or boa. Your true no the best now. So now penny would you true, Eddie when him. Who could you when him a coping by because who chant? Time now, your friend say, you go square at your crown, you was well, see, and one sure woman Palani to watch any cutting quite. After the about work for 5 years, you let me fling. Bosia while GFT has to please so. Who to be fast have a she was Ghana. And Colacos was some mobility about my client party. Yeah, or cup chair for father said, on Dyson or Ninam only by young penny bean, and you beans in a bottom. All similar from or your penny, baby, I would do free to who will wound them. Nancy from me and young Quackrow. And you know, why I so be an Abanu, Petroy, not Petroy, and your 14 cities, or catch I saw about better so, and yes, I know.